appreciate its curve. She breaks like nails under the slightest of pressure. If you didn't know better, you might call her fragile, it's true. Wears depression like lipstick. She wouldn't leave the house without it. Runs laps around her rosary beads like she is gonna marathon her way into God's good graces. Faces every day in a world of black and white. If you're right, you're on her side. If you're wrong, well, she'll pray for you. She prayed for an Ivy Leaguer. I am 5'9", 140 pounds of all the granddaughters she never wished she had. I'm going to hell for more reasons than she has fingers to count them on, but she likes me. I make her laugh. She's heard me use swear words, and deep down somewhere I know she thinks that's freaking funny. She holds her own in a church the same way I hold my own on a stage. I don't use her holy books, and she will never hear my poetry. We don't agree to disagree, we just disagree and try not to talk about it. She makes a point of introducing me to the boy at the checkout counter at Kmart and calls him a catch, while I make her uncomfortable by referring to my roommate as my girlfriend and using terms like queer. But I laugh at the way her lips twitch. I must have inherited her sense of humor. I think that's real funny. But I never tell her. Along with a lot of things, I don't fall in love nearly as easily as I'd like, but I spend whole nights pulling petals of she loves me, she loves me, she loves me from forget-me-nots and hope she doesn't forget me in the morning. I smile too much and think all the wrong things are funny. I laugh when I'm nervous, get nervous when I'm lying. I've spent whole days laughing through my teeth. It's true. I'm not fragile. My fracture lines are in all hard-to-reach places, well aware that the world is a battlefield where we go to paint ourselves red over whatever we decide most worth it. There are people, like my grandma, who think love comes in a box with simple, easy-to-read, two-part instructions. So, imagine my surprise upon opening my mailbox to a Christmas card addressed to two names. My Catholic, conservative, God-fearing grandmother, who grew up in a house, in a country, in a time where my lifestyle was entirely unacceptable, managed to inhale, put pen to paper, and scrawl the name of my partner on an envelope like that did not mean everything to her. And I find myself scouring the page for signs of hesitation, an extra space. A place where the pen may have stopped to regroup and rethink what it was doing, the ink bleeding through like the bullet in the hearts of these outdated ideas. My grandma is signing away in the six-letter name of a girl who loved me like rocking chairs on front porches in the dirty South during a rainstorm. Some love is like tidal waves, earth-shattering and great. Some like storm clouds, like moonbeams, and yeah, grandma, like rainbows. So tell me, when exactly was it that you learned to stop flinching and simply accept the rain?